check this out. My email is right here. You see, I don't even have to log in. It's all at my fingertips.
That's really neat, Peter. I'm just surprised your grandmother let you buy a smartphone. Don't they cost a lot of money?
Yeah, but we made a deal. As long as I find a job within the next 2 months, she'll let me keep it. And I'm not really worried about finding a job because I have a pretty good plan. Plus, the value of these things really outweighs the cost. Check this out. It even has a camera. We could have filmed the Battle for Creata Forest on this, and the quality would have been just as good.
I am very impressed.
Remind me to give you my new phone number in a little bit. I had to get a new one when I got this phone. That guy Eric kept calling me, and I couldn't get him to stop.
Maybe you should hang out with Eric. Never hurts to have another friend.
No, I don't think so. Some people really aren't friendship material. Judy, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Peter, what would you do if your grandmother suddenly wanted to move to another house?
Like down the street?
Like in another state?
I guess I would have to think about what state it was if I wanted to live in that state. Like, if my grandmother was like, let's go to North Carolina, I wouldn't really see the point. I would hesitate to move there with her. But if she wanted to go to California, now, that's a state I would probably go to. It's the place to be. The who's who of the world live there. It's amazing.
What if she wanted to move to North Carolina?
Why would she do that? I don't understand why she would do that.
What if she said, in the next few weeks, you have to move to North Carolina? Don't worry about the reason why.
All right, Judy. I'm not entirely comfortable answering this question without fully understanding the reasons. But I guess I would put down roots. You know, I try to think of reasons why we should stay here.
Put down roots?
Yeah, you know, I'd start a family, find a job, contribute to local businesses, maybe start a business of my own. Put down roots. It's like the American dream.
Got it.
But I don't think my grandmother will be doing that anytime soon. She's retired. I don't see any reason why she'd go to North Carolina.
Peter, it was a hypothetical question.
But California, I would definitely go to California. Los Angeles especially.
It was a hypothetical question, Peter.
All right, Judy, your turn. What would you do if your dad wants to move? He wants to move to North Carolina. How you handle that situation?
Or someplace farther, like Pennsylvania?
Well, hold on now. Are we talking about Pennsylvania or North Carolina? Because Pennsylvania has some very interesting historical sites. And if Pennsylvania is the question, then I really might have to change my answer.
It doesn't matter.
Well, what would you do?
I guess I would put down roots. Yeah.
Are you hungry? You know, one day I'm going to find a cheese that I've never tried, and I'm going to make a sandwich with that.
Oh, yeah. It's a very adventurous idea.
Speaking of adventurous ideas, I've been thinking about something a lot lately, and I wanted to run it by you.
What is it?
I was thinking that me and you could go on a road trip out to LA, you know, rub elbows, start a film career.
Peter, I don't think this is a good week for me to do that. And I doubt my dad will even give me permission.
You don't need permission from your dad. You just drove to North Carolina by yourself. You're an adult driver.
Don't even bring that up. Peter, I asked you to come with me, and you said no. And plus, that was barely a 3-hour drive. Now you want to drive, like, 50 hours to California, and you think that's okay?
Well, yeah, you love to drive, Judy. And I won't be bored. It'll be perfect.
Why are you so obsessed with California?
The other day, I was watching Battle for Creata again. Like, giving it a hard look, trying to figure out what was wrong with it. And I noticed that, you know, camera work, Judy, it's not so great. The directing, could have been better. Some of the acting was just okay, but the writing was spectacular. I think that I'm an extremely talented writer. And I'd like to go out to LA and get some real writing gigs.
Peter, Creata is only your first movie. Are you sure that now is the time to go to LA?
Well, my grandmother says that I need to get a job, and there's no point in getting a job you don't like. So I figure if I want to be a writer, I need an agent. If I need an agent, then I have to go to LA. It's very simple. And I feel like the distance is a small price to pay for my success.
Guess you're right about that.
So you want to go?
No. I can't, Peter. I know my dad's not going to give me permission. And, you know, maybe it's time you start taking trips by yourself. I'm not going to be here to drive you around forever.
Judy, I know that. I just think that this would be a fun trip to take. We could go to Hollywood, see the sights and sounds.
No.
Judy, what if I paid for half the gas?
No, Peter.